We are back at Epcot for one specific reason. You probably know.
Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of The Adventures of Brian. Today we're heading on into Epcot here for an Epcot evening, but for a very late Festival of the Arts. That's right, we're here for Festival of the Arts. We didn't make it last year for just busy reasons, but we almost didn't make it this year, but we made it. And we're going to go and check everything out that they have to offer of what we can. Some stuff might be shut down already for the day, but we're going to get what we can. And welcome to Epcot Festival of the Arts. Now, when you guys are seeing this video, there will be about a week left of this event. This event goes through the February 23rd. And you will be seeing this video on the 16th. So you'll have about a week to do the event. If you're seeing this video and you haven't been and you are going, you have about a week left.
And we're walking on into Epcot in the evening before the sun goes down. It's good to be back here at Epcot. Really, truly is. Welcome to Festival of the Arts. If you didn't figure out why I was here at Epcot, that's why. Festival of the Arts, featuring Figment. He is the main character. Did you guys notice this hidden Mickey? The two trees and then the Epcot ball forms a hidden Mickey. I just realized that. That's not part of Festival of the Arts. That's year round. I just realized that. Wow.
Okay, so some of the stuff you can do when you come to Festival of the Arts. I got to get my phone out to remember everything. So one of the things you can do, they have kids chalk art here from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. So we did miss that cut off. But they do have art where kids can draw with chalk and make their own art, in other words. So that's for kids. That's until 5 p.m. daily. Then they also have characters throughout the park, kind of like character murals that you can take photos in front of. They also have Lorcana cards, and I'm sure they're sold out by now, but they are free to get, and you can trade with people or give them away. They do have those cards. It's like a Disney trading card game. I could care less about that, but they do have that if you're a Lorcana fan. They also have photo ops with the Disney Photo Pass at these different locations here that you're seeing on the phone. They have visual art and performance. See the professional artists draw art and all that stuff. And I'm sorry, the artful photo ops aren't the magic isn't the Photo Pass things. That is the artful photo ops. There's I think art photos around the park, and these are locations where you can see different pictures of art and you can get photos in front of them. And then they have magic shots, which is the Photo Pass, where they have the floating Figment for the example. You stand there imagining you're looking at Figment, and then the Photo Pass photographer puts Figment in there. There's that. And then there's so this is a expression paint mural section. A Disney cast member gives you specific number or numbers, I don't know how many numbers they give you, and you paint that little specific square, and thousands, not millions of people can do it, and then it turns out to be a mural at the end of the day or however long it takes. So, and that is also something that lasts until 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. daily for kids or adults as well. And of course they have Disney on Broadway, which I could care less to see, but if you guys are interested, they do have Disney on Broadway performing 5:30, 6:45, and 8 p.m. daily. And then here is a look at your Disney on Broadway people that are performing. If you are coming within the next week, these are the people coming within the last week of the festival.
And they are setting up for Flower and Garden Festival happening next month in March is when it starts. This is for the butterfly exhibit area they're setting up.
So here is the Disney Kids chalk art from 11 a.m. to 5. They have it open to see what they did, but you can't draw with chalk anymore.
And here is some of the chalk art, the kids' chalk art. Look at the figment. And it goes all along against the wall and on the wall, but I'll just show you some of it. Some stuff that catches my eye the most. All these are really cool drawings, from little kids to, I'm sure adults drew some of these. Look at that little Spaceship Earth Epcot ball. Art all along the wall as well. On the wall, I meant. Super cool. Some detail in some of these. Look at this one. I love this one. I am strong. I am brave. I am beautiful. And I am intelligent. That's cool.
So I'm now going over to check out that big mural that they have where like the cast members give you that one little number and then you paint that little number. We're going over there now to check that out. And we're just going to look around. They also have obviously known artists that come in, popular artists that come in, and you can get their autographs or whatever, buy their art. I don't know if those booths are still open. I'm going to try to see if they are, and if they are, I'll show you a couple. And I believe Brett Iwan, the voice of Mickey Mouse, was here, I think, last week, because he's an artist too. So he's not here when I'm here, but he was here. So, but yeah, popular artists are here during this event.
And here is the number arts that I was telling you, where you pick a number, or the cast member gives you the number to paint, and then it turns into a mural. This is it, right here. Got some wine with a bottle of wine and wine glass. I'm not too sure exactly what all this is supposed to be, but it looks like it's done. You got the monorail, Spaceship Earth in the background. Yeah, it's cool. Kids and adults can do this, but yeah, I believe it's different every day. I'm not too sure. Expression, and this is where you get your paint during the day when it's open. It closed at 5. This is the paint distribution area right here. Wait in line.
All right, here are some of the art booths. They are scattered throughout World Showcase, so when you're looking for them, they're scattered along all the big parts of Epcot World Showcase. And it's expensive art too.
And here's some of the art. I'll just show you some stations. I'm not going to show you every single one, so there's a lot, but look at all this detail put into the art. Really cool. Now, I believe, this is real art that people drew, but this is actually printouts of what the artist actually drew. What the artist actually drew is this photo, but their actual art photo that they physically painted is like at their house, and they're selling it for like $2,250. But this art, I believe, is not actually painted. Like the art that we buy is a replica photographed of what they actually made. This isn't actually painted art that we're buying, if that makes sense. Like they painted these photos, but it's not. Rob Kaz did this, I guess, was here today maybe. Was the artist. Rob Kaz must have been the artist for the day. But these are real paintings, but they're what we buy, what you can see in the park, is printouts from the real painting. There's Donald and Daisy, but these are really cool, like replicas from art, because there is art in people's houses that look like this. It just sucks it so much. I love that figment with the Epcot ball or Spaceship Earth.
Oh, dude.
Love this one. Look at this. Walt, Mickey, and Minnie in front of the carousel. Come on now. I don't know if that's supposed to be the Disneyland carousel, maybe, not Magic Kingdom, but either way. Mickey and Minnie on the People Mover. Now that's Magic Kingdom right there, I can tell from the castle. Mickey pointing to Hollywood Studios. Cruella, DeVille, Walt and all of his Mickeys. It's what Mickey Mouse used to look like walking around the parks. The Christmas one, I like that one. Goofy, upside down. Is that Robin Hood? Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Donald. I wonder if they have a Three Cavaliero one somewhere where Donald, Pachito, Jose, Pluto, and Donald in their chef hats. Yeah, this is This is really neat. Steamboat Willie, Donald and Daisy, all kinds of art. Oh, I like that one with the castle. And this is the Figment Distribution Center where you can go on a Figment scavenger hunt. I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you that.
So just like Christmas time with Olaf's scavenger hunt, during Festival of the Arts, they have Figment scavenger hunt, where Figment, it's basically just like Olaf. They give you this thing and you go on hunts for different things. And it's $11.99 plus tax for the Olaf scavenger hunt. And yeah, but I forgot to mention they do have that.
And here is some more art. Minnie Mouse there. I did see Encanto art. We got Peter Pan. We got Stitch up there. Mickey Mouse holding a Mickey Mouse ice cream cone. Lots of Mickey Mouses. It's obviously the main one. Look at that Stitch photo. Lots of art everywhere. All along World Showcase.
All right. Just to point out, for next year and for the last week, if you guys are coming, the artists aren't here all day. The booths are open. There's cast members here, but the artists signing are not here all day. Not too sure exactly what time they stop signing, but they are not here until park close signing. But you can still look in the booths and look at all the amazing art that they have done, even when they are not here.
And now it is time for Figment's Inspiration Station. So in here, at the Inspiration Station, there's food, different food obviously for the festival, like festival food. Tons of seating where you can sit in the AC, but also this is where you can get your exclusive Figment popcorn bucket via mobile order. And there it is right there, the popcorn bucket. You do gotta mobile order it though, you can't just grab and get it.
And I'm also going to get the Enchanted Rose, which is on your screen. No, I'm not talking about the restaurant at one of the fancy Disney resorts. Sorry, not that rich. I'm talking about the Enchanted Rose specialty item that they have here exclusively for Festival of the Arts. I will be getting it because I've never had it before. I don't know if they had it in the past. I just know I've never had it, and I'm going to get it and show it to you guys a little later. But first, we're going over here and trying to look at some of the chalk mural art that you can take like selfies in front of. That was one of the things that I mentioned, so we're going to go check that out right now.
And here's some of the professional art from the professional artists that are here during the day. You can see them during the day here, drawing them. But wow, Gaston looks kind of creepy there. Yeah, this is really cool. I really like how they have like the professional artist draw all this. Stitch there with the football helmet. You got Mickey Mouse, all kinds of different art, but this is done by the professionals. But it's cool because in the evening you can come and see what they did. And here is the 3D art where, well, this technically isn't 3D, but it's a photo op where you, there's a line for it. I'm gonna go do it. You put your hand there and it's supposed to look like you're shaking.
I gotta say, walking around World Showcase is kind of exhausting. It's fun when it's not hot out. Like right now, it's not hot, but it is exhausting, especially when you're trying to look for certain things. I'm trying to look for that art stuff that they said is scattered throughout. I think there's one near the American Adventure. But yes, World Showcase. Whew. That's why I never come to World Showcase unless it's we're here to see a concert for like for the Eat to the Beat, or we're here to see Candlelight Processional. So I'm never over here besides those 2 days.
And now we continue to journey through World Showcase to try to find the art backdrops. Look at this guy. This is super cool. I posted a short on this a few days ago if you guys missed it, of that hat. So if you guys want cheap paintings and you don't want super exclusive, expensive ones, this is about as cheap as you're gonna get. This little thing here, or anything on this shelf here that my camera's pointing at, is basically all you can get from $7.99 to $49.99. It's basically the cheapest art you'll get, for the most part. And here's the Disney on Broadway dinner package entrance, just like the Candlelight Processional dinner package. And there it is down there. They got it all set up like a Broadway stage with some steps down there. We're going to get a better look at it in a second, but they got Broadway people coming on out at certain times and perform. I could care less about it, though. Here's a better look at the stage. They have like little questions for audience members before the show begins. Yeah, I never really got into Broadway. Okay, here's one of the murals. This is George Washington. What better land to have it in than the America section of the park? So this is art backdrop murals. There's several of these throughout the park, but this is one that I found in World Showcase.
Okay, so what that little mural was those little hidden things throughout the park, like the little, I think they're supposed to be chalk murals, I think, unless I got the wrong thing, I don't know. But they are murals that was George Washington one in the American Adventure area, makes sense. And there are hidden ones throughout the park, but we're now going to look at the Once Upon a Stage over in the Community Core Hall, which supposedly, according to some people, is the most decked out Community Core Hall has ever been. So this is exciting.
Look at the Epcot ball all lit up at night. It's got the little show that it does every 15 minutes or so. That's what's happening.
And how could I forget about the Festival of the Arts merchandise? We'll look at that once we wrap up the vlog here.
And last but not least, I forgot to mention Community Core Hall, Once Upon a Stage. This is the overhaul that Community Core Hall does for Festival of the Arts. Wow. I'm impressed. Walking on in. We got some merchandise here. Figment, of course. Disney on Broadway. I guess this is all the outfits from Broadway, maybe. Not too sure. But this is basically all Disney on Broadway stuff this is what they transformed Community Core Hall into. We got the lamp here. A lamp. This is really decked out. They're advertising The Lion King on Broadway. Oh, it's on tour now, I guess. We got some other stuff here. Yeah, even though, like I said earlier, I could care less about Broadway or to see a Broadway show, it's cool to come in here and just look at all the stuff that they set up. And I gotta say, this is one of the best looks that Community Core Hall has ever gotten for a festival. I really like this over here, all this setup here. Really, really cool how they set it up. We got some masks here that they wore, it looks like. We got some other cool looking things here as well. And what's this do? It says Simba. Oh, okay. Oh, it lights up. It's a little light up thing. So you press the button and then the character lights up. So this is a mouse, not Mickey, just a mouse. Giraffe. A lion, and then a hyena. The only one that had character name was Simba. But that's really cool how they did that. And over here, it shows you what it looks like on Broadway behind the scenes. So this is them getting ready. And here's the little rose. Is that the enchanted rose that I'm going to eat later? I'm just kidding. It is a rose, though. And this is what it looks like on the side of the stage when you're on Disney on Broadway. This is what your point of view looks like if you're about to go on stage, and then this is the back stage area of all the cameras and everything, the scripts, everything that the dancers need to know before they go on out. This is what it looks like backstage, in case you were wondering. We got some other dresses here.
I have got to say, this is the best that Community Core Hall has ever looked for an event. Between the Flower and Garden, Christmas, and Food and Wine, they knocked it out of the park this year with the Festival of the Arts.
This is really cool here, a little model here of something. And this looks like Beauty and the Beast stuff from Beauty and the Beast on Broadway. I can tell because the music's playing and it looks like Belle's dress. It's really cool.
Okay, so this is the Enchanted Rose for $6.49, $6.91 after tax. Look at how it came. It's like super cool. So I'm gonna give it a try. Here we go. I wasn't expecting it to be this good. It says there's raspberry in the middle, but I taste chocolate. Oh, there's the raspberry. It is good. There is raspberry in here, but I'm tasting a lot of chocolate, so 4 out of 5.
And here's the lamp from Aladdin. Look at that humongous gold lamp. It looks cool at night and cool during the day. I like the color on it at night. And we are riding Figment, 5-minute wait. I'll explain in a second.
I know I didn't say it on the vlog. We have accomplished all the Festival of the Arts stuff. I figured to end the vlog, end the night, the Enchanted Rose was amazing, by the way. I figured to end the night out, you have to ride Figment. Why? Because Figment is part of Festival of the Arts. He is the mascot for Festival of the Arts. So I figured you can't not ride Figment when you come to Festival of the Arts. So we're doing that. It's a straight up walk on, guys. I feel bad for whoever bought Lightning Lane tonight. So let's have some little imagination fun.
And we are getting on in row 2. Everyone, row 2. What a great row to be in.
We literally walked on.
Hello, on your tour you'll see how the 5 human senses can help capture your imagination.
Oh, can I go too?
Absolutely.
Sight, sound, smell, touch, cookie go.
Series of tones. Left ear, right ear. Left, right.
Hello?
Who is this?
It's Figment.
Figment? I thought I told you not to interfere.
But you've got it wrong, Doc. It's not about listening with your ears. It's about listening with your imagination.
Now I've completely lost my train of thought.
No, you haven't. It's over here. All aboard. Woo-hoo! Next stop, imagination. For every sound, your ears are here.
This is not a good time.
It's always a good time to use your imagination, so let the good times roll. Woo! You win 1 cent.
Figment, don't! Oh, yeah, that really stinks.
Of course, Doc. The nose knows.
One little spark of inspiration is at the heart of all creation. Right at
Okay. Well, folks, we did Figment. I don't do it a lot, but come on. Festival of the Arts, Figment, mascot, 6'7". I'm just kidding. There he is, Figment. So, yeah, so we're heading on out of the park. It was a great time. I enjoyed Festival of the Arts. Definitely not one of my favorite festivals. I wanted to come here because I haven't been to, well, I like coming to every festival to try something new, to look at all the stuff they have to offer, but this is definitely not my favorite festival. I would have to say it's probably Christmas, because it's Christmas, come on. And eat the Food and Wine is really good because of the concert series. They normally always have a singer that I like, but we're heading on out of the park for the night. It was super fun. I enjoyed it. And yeah, so let's head on out. And with that, everybody, that is going to be it for this video. Thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you all on the future episodes of The Adventures of Brian. Bye for now.